Yeah!
All right, tough boys and girls.
The Camaro ZL1. Go get that dinner.
In the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? Stop goofing around. Didn't think muscle cars could turn like that, did you? Flex that car's muscle. I'm flexing right now, you just can't see it. Beepity boop boop boop boop. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him. I believe you slightly scratched the paint. Who's got the buffest American muscles? Let's find out. Watch out for that curb. I believe you slightly scratched the paint. Dude, hammer down. Chevy wins. Did you know that Camaro means animal that eats Mustangs?
Nothing is more iconic than low car.
All right, hot shot. Let's see what you can do with that setup coming straight from the sail rack. Give it the beans! Tell you there's ramps. One shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo! Fully upgraded. Let's rip. Done the whole part switching thingy, brakes, tires, suspension, exhaust. Only the best for my baby. Here comes the straight line. Time to put that Nismo high car to the test. Punch it. On driving right now, but I just want to call out that I'm doing a really good job flying this drone. It's my first day. Nailing it.
Motorfest gave us 2 hypercars with more power than anyone would ever need. Choose between the Bugatti Centuriece and the Koenigsegg Jesko and race through downtown Honolulu. Which car will set the new downtown speed record? And who will split an order of shaved ice with me? Hey, can we get some shaved ice on set? Oh yeah, good luck.
Koenigsegg Jesko, bold choice. Bold. I meant bold choice.
Comes with some pretty sweet perks. Check out these 2 spaceships they lent us. This car is too fast. You are a psychopath. I love you. Comes with some pretty sweet perks. Check out these 2 spaceships they lent us. This car is too fast. You are a psychopath. I love you. Well, that car is done. Respect the car. After the docks, how about a little tour of the countryside? Neighborhood. Pretty sure you're ruining the property values, though. downtown speed record, but which car's gonna set the new record? The suspense is killing me. I gotta sit down. .50 km/h in the city? I don't know, that's gotta be at least 100 miles an hour. The finish line is right there! Full power, baby! Koenigsegg, fastest hypercar of the day. I almost got whiplash just watching it.
Now's your chance to get sideways, muchacho. You'll be drifting this Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X up and down the corkscrew. The only one you're competing in.
Go drift, my friend. Go drift to your heart's content. This place is amazing. It's like a playground for drifters. You know, that's what they say about Los Angeles these days. Lancer Evo. My friend said it was the fastest car that he's ever driven. What's up, Dan? I bet you never thought you'd be in a video game. Can you drift as long as the Kentucky Cobra? I gotta know! Make a dope video. You should subscribe to Donut Media. Game on. Go drift, my friend. Go drift to your heart's content. This place is amazing. It's like a playground for drifters. You know, that's what they say about Los Angeles these days. Lancer Evo. My friend said it was the fastest car that he's ever driven. What's up, Dan? I bet you never thought you'd be in a video game. Can you drift as long as the Kentucky Cobra? I gotta know! This is gonna make a dope video. You should subscribe to Donut Media. I'm serious. Go drift, my friend. Go drift to your heart's content. This place is amazing. It's like a playground for drifters. You know, that's what they say about Los Angeles these days. Lancer Evo. My friend said it was the fastest car that he's ever driven. What's up, Dan? I bet you never thought you'd be in a video game. Can you drift as long as the Kentucky Cobra? I gotta know! Make a dope video. You should subscribe to Donut Media. I'm serious. Go do it.
Zombi puanı elde etme lazım ama nasıl?
Go drift, my friend. Go drift to your heart's content. This place is amazing. It's like a playground for drifters. You know, that's what they say about Los Angeles these days. Lancer Evo. My friend said it was the fastest car that he's ever driven. What's up, Dan? I bet you never thought you'd be in a video game. Can you drift as long as the Kentucky Cobra? I gotta know! Make a dope video. You should subscribe to Donut Media. I'm serious. Go do it.
En fazla 70 yapıyorum ya.
Go drift, my friend. Go drift to your heart's content. This place is amazing. It's like a playground for drifters. You know, that's what they say about Los Angeles these days. Lancer Evo. My friend said it was the fastest car that he's ever driven. What's up, Dan? I bet you never thought you'd be in a video game.
Çözdüm. Vurmadan yapmam lazım.
Can you drift as long as the Kentucky Cobra? I gotta know! This is gonna make a dope video. You should subscribe to Donut Media. I'm serious. Go do it. And now you're a
Vurmadan
certified
yapmam lazım.
drifter.
Deminden beri 70'te kalıyorum ya. Sürekli de vuruyorsun. 584 birinci sırada dünyada. Çok iyi ya. Ya Donat'a gideceğiz ya. Bu artılara bak nasılsın? Artıları görüyor musun? Tamam, bunu da yapalım. Ford F 150.
so we know you're a capable driver. What if you don't have any brakes? You'll be driving this Ford Raptor SVT, and I say driving, but you're stuck in cruise control, and you cannot use your brakes. Oh.
Riddle me this, coneheads. How do you win when everyone's going the same speed? That's right, your cruise control is locked and you've got to weave through a whole bunch of cones. But don't even think about touching them. This is simple. Each cone that you touch gets you a penalty. Make a perfect lap and you get a big old bonus. Imagine each cone is the cutest, buffest horse you've ever seen. You wouldn't run over a horse, would you? Nay, sir. Nay. Well, I guess that's one lap. Good job. I don't know if your robot assistant told you, but I may have forgotten to install the brakes.
Hadi böyle
Do not touch the
bir sürü dedik.
Riddle me this, coneheads. How do you win when everyone's going the same speed? That's right, your cruise control is locked and you've got to weave through a whole bunch of cones. But don't even think about touching them. This is simple. Each cone that you touch gets you a penalty. Make a perfect lap and you get a big old bonus. Imagine each cone is the cutest, buffest horse you've ever seen. You wouldn't run over a horse, would you? Nay, sir. Nay. Well, I guess that's one lap. Good job.
Ben gaz vermiyorum biliyor musun?
I don't know if your robot assistant told you, but I may have forgotten to install the brakes.
Ne yapayım ya? Allah Allah. Fren de elimde yok. Sadece direksiyon. Böyle yapalım. Böyle yapalım. Güzel.
Riddle me
Yeah.
this, coneheads. How do you win when everyone's going the same speed? That's right, your cruise control is locked and you've got to weave through a whole bunch of cones. But don't even think about touching them.
Böyle yapalım. Tamam. Yeniden başladım. Tekrar bu sefer.
Riddle me this, coneheads. How do you win when everyone's going the same speed? That's right, your cruise control is locked and you've got to weave through a whole bunch of cones. But don't even think about touching them. This is simple. Each cone that you touch gets you a penalty. Make a perfect lap and you get a big old bonus.
Bunu da basamıyoruz yazalım.
Imagine each cone is the cutest, buffest horse you've ever seen. You wouldn't run over a horse, would you? Nay, sir. Nay. Well, I guess that's one lap. Good job. I don't don't know if your robot assistant told you, but I may have forgotten to install the brakes. I've got your bomb on speed dial, so you better keep your driving clean and tight. How clean can you drive with no brakes? Well, I'm starting to get an idea.
Zaten o da devriyor, ben de devriyorum. Direksiyon yuvarlıyor.
Well, I'm sorry. Is this truck too big for you? You want a widow baby car to make it easier? Too bad. Clever girl. Get it? Get it like in the movie? Well done. I hope it was as fun for you to drive as it was for me to watch.
Aynı yerde. Bir tane.
You can't say enough good things about German engineering.
Evet. R8 Spider.
Audi R8 Spider. Okay, sure. Prove me wrong.
This is the last event, so make it count. Don't worry, we'll still be friends after.
Adam düştü.
You're driving this spider like a shoe dang gazelle in a lion
Adam
chase.
düştü ama. Hem de arkamızda.
Do you even like cars? Like at all? I gotta be honest, this is a lot of fun. Thank you for letting me film you in a totally not weird way.
Bilemedim.
You have nice hands. Watch out, this first ramp is a bit of a doozy. Dang, dog, hit up Jules Verne's. We got freaking flying cars over here. These two German speedsters definitely pack a punch. Hawaiian punch. Is that even from Hawaii?
Allah'tan çabuk toparlıyor. Yüksek de. Biraz konusunu duymak lazım.
Hold on to your butts! You're driving to get us the final answer. There can only be one. The finish line is coming. The finish line is coming. Don't mess up. And that's the Audi, ladies and gentlemen. The R8 Spider rules the streets.
Doğru seçim yapmış. R8 değil. Ya sıralamasına yazmıyor. Ama arkadaş sıralaması da iyi. Arkadaşlar hoş geldiniz. Crew oynuyoruz. Arabamızı değiştiriyoruz. Ne oldu? Bunu da anlayalım. BMW alalım ya. Değil mi? Burası. Evet, burası. Hadi. Arabamızı alalım. Evet, Lamborghini geliyor. İyi dinleyin. Yo, Corvette. Arabamız hazır. Gerekli nasıl? Arka. El freniyle durmuyorum. Cevabına bakalım. Frende ölçtü. sır çıkar. Ben bu arabayı sevdim. İşte bu araba. Bekliyorlar. BMW'nin emek.
Hello, my name is Mark. I'm the spokesperson of BMW Group Classic. If you buy a BMW, in my perspective, you want to drive. You want to feel the drive. You want to have a sheer driving machine. You feel it and you love it and you don't want to stop it because it's so cool. It's always on the edge, but you have to be able to handle it.
Three legendary letters. BMW. A playlist to discover what ultimate driving feels like.
Buradan burayı nasıl çıkacağım ben? Şu yoldan gidelim. Yine bir yol var. Hadi. Hadi. Buradan bu arada gideceğim. Ne güzel araba. Buradan bu araba gitmez. Oraya gidecek araba. Şu. Performansını arttıralım. Ne çıkıyor? Ne oluyor? Bence iyi. Tamam, bakalım. Son bir bu arabayı ver. 3000 metre.
Talking about the most favorite car is very difficult because the heritage is so amazing. But if you ask me for my personal opinion, it should be a BMW 3.0 CSL. And it was the very first car, the BMW Motorsport GmbH, tuned for professional racing. In every facet it's very interesting and amazing. It was, for example, the most successful touring car of the 1970s. Was the very first car to wear the famous M stripes. So this is the real starting point of the whole legacy of BMW M. This is such a great heritage and legacy.
Let's do this. Eyes up, stay focused, and put in the best possible performance. You've got to live up to this car's reputation. She's a legend, you know. Okay. It's probably something you hear quite a lot at Motorfest, I know, but you gotta believe me. After BMW became popular in the 60s, their cars were more and more used by private motorsport teams, but they still didn't have their own racing division. So they started one in 1972. They called it BMW Motorsport, simply BMW M now. And that was their first car, the 3.0 CSL. And I mean, what a car. First off, she's absolutely stunning. Look at the iconic M colors on her body. Look at her shapes. Look at the perfection of her design. And more importantly, she's so light and powerful, she won 6 consecutive European Championship titles. Yeah. She's the most impressive of her times, and I can't believe how lucky you are to feel her in action on such a beautiful racetrack. Oh, and I'm Anna, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I've been racing professionally for what, like 10 years now? More if you count the karting when I was a teen. As you may have guessed, I have a soft spot for BMW. That's why I've been asked to host this playlist. I've never raced for them officially, though. But life's long, so who knows? And here we go. I bet you didn't expect to ride a motorcycle for the second lap, did you? But actually, bikes are a really important part of BMW history. Did you know the first ground vehicle they ever built was actually a motorcycle? It was in 1923. Yeah, I know I sound nerdy right now. The one you're riding is the S1000RR. It's what we call a superbike. Superbikes are extremely powerful, technologically advanced motorcycles that are relatively light for the speed they can reach. They're designed for both track and road use. And yours is the 2015 edition of the S1000RR. It's still pretty great, as you can see for yourself, but since then, they've released many more powerful editions. The BMW M Hybrid V8. What a beast. Released in 2023, this car has been built for endurance races, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans, my area of expertise. An endurance car has to strike the right balance between performance and stability. They must go as fast as possible and yet be able to hold up over time. And the same goes for you. If you're the racer inside the car, you must stay at the top of your game for a very long time, while constantly making strategic choices. But today we're only doing a short race, so never mind that. Just focus on being the best. The Hybrid V8 will do the rest. That's it for the first glimpse into BMW's history. A real time travel.
Dünya sıralamasında 212 bin. Buradan mı çıkıyor? Evet istiyorum ya. Buraya bu arabayla götürmüyorum. Hangi araba? Yok. Bunu aldım. Ben de. Kontrol etmişlerdi bunu. Tezgahı kesmeye kaç dakika? Öyle. Güzel. Müthiş mi oldu? Çok dolandırdım.
The BMW 3 Series is the core product of the BMW AG. It's all we are talking about. And the BMW M3 E30 is the peak development of this whole series. If you talk about the sport evolution, it's a very special car. It was much more lighter than the normal BMW M3. It has more horsepower. And it was only available in 2 colors. So these are all aspects which make the car very special.
Hadi bakalım.
Now with the M3, we're touching on an important part of BMW's history, the 3 Series, the face of the brand. So, as you may know, since the early 70s, BMW has been dividing its models into 8 different series. The 3 is without question the most popular of them all. The one you're driving is the E30. It's the second in this prestigious line, and an instant hit in 1982. Not just for car enthusiasts, no, but for the mass market as well. They sold over 2 million. That's huge, especially since they weren't cheap. But this car deserved it. She truly did. For sure, it was the most powerful sedan available at the time. So, when BMW Motorsport needed to put a new car on the track, it was obvious they would create one based on the E30 and make it even better. And that's how we got the first M3 ever. We spoke earlier of the success of the 3.0 CSL, but it was nothing compared to what this car achieved. She's simply the most successful touring car in motorsport history. She has more than 1,400 victories. yeah, I promise you. She won everything. Rallying, endurance racing, but also BMW's most beloved tournaments. The DTM, the German Touring Car Championship. The funny story is that BMW had to build 5,000 street legal cars and sell them to the public just so they could compete. And they did it. But they were skeptical at first because they thought it would never sell. Of course, they were wrong. They sold 3 times more than expected. Whatever the model, the E30 has left its mark on a generation. She's loved by underground communities for tuning, or for drifting, but you can even see her on album covers and rap videos. She's a cultural phenomenon. This car taking over the roads of Maui.
Dünya sıralarının aslında %50 film. Nereye gideceğiz? Yakınız. 15 saniyede oradayız. Başlarsak. 6 7 8 9 1 13 15 oldu. D4. D4'lerin babası. Daha iyi olacak herhalde.
The Z4. For a few moments, let's put aside vehicles designed for extreme racing and enjoy just driving for the pleasure of driving. Well, I mean, you still have an aggressive opponent in this race, of course. Where's the fun without one? BMW Z models are what we call roadsters. Two-seaters made for relaxing behind the wheel, appreciating the scenery and the thrill of speed. And look at that. We just have the perfect spot and the perfect weather to enjoy this ride. The only thing you're missing is the wind in your hair. But you are driving a coupe cabriolet, so I guess you could theoretically enjoy the open air if you wanted to. Your car is the Z4 E89, a very cool model for two major reasons. Number one is the very first BMW to have been designed by two women, Juliana Blasi for the exterior and Nadia Arnault for the interior. They wanted to break the classic roadster image with a car inspired by the human body, athletic and beautiful, designed for all driving enthusiasts. And number two, the E89 has indeed been adapted into a real racing car, the famous, beautiful, and successful Z4 GT3. That's an obvious part of my passion for this car. I own the car you're driving. And did I forget to tell you that? I know what you're thinking. It's not as sporty as the others. And that's true. But on weekends, where I'm far away from the races, it's the perfect car for open roads. Our creators described her as an expression of freedom. Would you say the same?
Aleykümselam Yurday. Hoş geldin kardeşim. Afiyet olsun. Ne yapıyorsun? İyi misin? Afiyet olsun. Dana falan mı yedin? İyi. Sese bak sese. Orada 5 bende de var da 4 de var 5 de var da onlar çok hoşuma gitmedi. R34 burada yok. Daha kazanamadım. Var. Helikat şey değil mi? Bundan. Bundan değil mi? Nerede o? Bu değil mi? Düzdüm arabayı da az önce. Bir yere 200 diyor. Pek yok. Şu bundan çıkar. Hızlanmaya bakalım mı burada? Saniye tutalım hadi. Kapalı. Hadi. Saniye tutuyoruz. Şimdi nasıl? Kaç saniyede 100'e çıkacak bakalım. Ya da 200'e. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 saniyede. Şimdi tekrar düz yola çıkalım. Nitro ile deneyeceğim. Düz yolda. Burada. Üç, 2, 1. Başla. Zapt edemiyoruz arabayı. Değil mi? Şunu geçeyim mi? Yol çekeyim bak sağa. Nereye gitti o? Sağa gitti değil mi? Bakalım nereye gitti. Sola gitmiş. Yok. Kayboldu da. Evet var. Uçak da var, tekne de var. Ama ben uçağı çok beceremiyorum. Uçak da var, tekne de var. Ama ben uçağı çok beceremiyorum. Bakalım nerede yeri. Uzaksa uçakla gidelim. Yakınmış. Evet. Online yarışıyorlar. Bence de çok güzel. Şu mikrofonu takayım da sesim daha net gitsin sana. PlayStation'da var mı? Varsa alayım. Şimdi nasıl sesim? Motorla yarışacağız. R1200 GS. Çamurda.
That's what I call a jump. I'm glad you survived that one.
Birinci olabileceğiz mi? La. Bitiyorlar. Ben motorcuyum aslında.
Hold on tight. The descent ahead is more dangerous than it looks.
Nereye gittik ya? Şuradan atlayacağız. Fizikleri çok güzel ama.
Awesome! It's for these unique moments that we all like to go off-roading from time to time. I gotta admit, it's not where I'm at my best, but I really wanted to get off the beaten track at least once during this playlist. BMW and off-roading have a strong history. They were famous in the Dakar Rally in the 80s, and they've been building bikes designed for the wilderness ever since. Your ride is one of them. It's an R1200 GS, and at BMW, every bike marked with the GS letters is a bike made for adventure.
Peki Forza ile bunun fizikleri nasıl?
And adventures, they can happen anywhere, you know.
Bence bunun daha
On
güzel
the edge
Forza.
of the unknown, or just down the street from your house.
Forza'dan daha güzel.
So they need to be prepared for every occasion. They're built for both city riders and budding explorers. Well, to be fair, this one's being prepped by MotorFest, so it's a little more suited for the extreme conditions than the ones you could find in a regular shop.
Şurada çarpmasaydık.
But you see what I mean.
16 saniye fark atmışım arkamdakine. Yakınlaştırıyorum bazen de. Nasıl durdum ama?
Another great race. You're not doing too bad.
Evet. PlayStation'dan oynuyorum. Düşme olmadı hiç ya. Denk gelmedim. Dünya sıralamasında kaçıncıyım? 192 bin. Hadi motor verir. Hadi motor versin. Bir tane motor verirsin. Şimdi. Motorum yok. Motoru verecek herhalde. Gideceğim yere baksana. Haritanın bir ucundan bir ucuna. Ben yarış oyunlarını çok sevmiyorum da bu hoşuma gitti. Heyecan. gideceğiz. Uçakla gidelim bence. Aynalara bakar mısın? Şimdi hızlanalım. Yanlış yere gitmiyorum da. Oo, yanlış yere gidiyoruz. Hemen sağ, sol. Nereye kadar çıkacak bakalım. Çıktık. Nereye gideceğimizi karıştırdık. Bak zaten neredeyiz. Geldik. Bu nasıl? Boss var ya. Bir şey Sönecek. Görelim diskleri. Borsada yok. Şu arabada var burada. M4 GSL. En sonda ben varım. Şu sesi ben yapıyorum. GS'lerle yarışıyoruz.
Look at that lineup. We're up against BMW's finest, a collection of some of the latest M models. See that white car? That's an M8, a 625 horsepower monster made for everyday use. And the dark gray one over there? An M5 CS. We'll talk about her later, but let's just say that this series has been producing missiles since the 70s and is not about to stop. The other ones are M2s and M4s. They come from series born in 2013 and 2014. Racing them is gonna be tough. The road is narrow with a lot of sharp bends and not many places to accelerate. Overtaking here is a challenge. You have to use the occasional straights with guts and confidence. Clearly my kind of track.
Çık şu yoldan çık.
To give you a fair chance of winning, we put you behind the wheel of the fastest production car BMW has ever made, the M4 CSL. Yeah, you heard me, a CSL. BMW only made 3 of these in 50 years. The first one was the 3.0 you drove earlier, and this is the third. And to make it even more prestigious, you can even notice a
Tamam,
special
iyi geceler.
emblem on her
Sen de
body
Allah'a
celebrating BMW M's 50th anniversary.
Ben de yapacağım. Saate bakarken kaza yaptım. Tam ne araba
So the
verecek?
real question
Ondan
is,
sonra araba
does she
verecekler.
live up to the CSL legacy? Well, she hits 200 kilometers per hour in only 10 seconds and holds the BMW record on the famous Nürburgring circuit. What more is there to say? You better win with a car like that.
Şuna bak gittiğim yollara ya.
CSL, competition, sport, and lightweight. I hope you felt that DNA at every turn.
Şimdi araba almaya gidiyoruz. Bakalım hangi araba verecek. Bunu verecek. Hiç sevmem ya. Aslında ben buradan şuradan şuraya geçebilirdim. En iyisi buradan şuraya geçeyim. Tamam. Öyle yapayım. Şu köprü nereye gidiyor? Köprü. Ha, şuraya gidiyor. Önde de bir araba gidiyormuş. Şimdi buradan yukarı çıkıyor. Bak, yol var. Nasıl yolmuş? Evet, çok iyi. Ama burada bu arabayla gitmeyeyim. Şundan gideyim. Takoma ile gideyim. Star.
Okay, be careful. This outrun requires your utmost concentration. One mistake or two, and you're sure to lose. Stay sharp. I won't distract you too much, but I still gotta talk about that spaceship you're driving. Yeah, I'm sorry to call it that, but I'm sure you were thinking the same thing. And hey, I don't mean it in a bad way. I love the way she looks. The BMW i8 is a car that stands out from the crowds. It's actually hard to believe she's indeed a production car and not just a concept. Like, it's crazy how futuristic she looks, even though she was revealed more than 10 years ago. The contrast of her colors highlights all her curves. And there's something about the way she's shaped that makes her intriguing and elegant at the same time. I'm glad the sun hasn't fully risen yet, because I find her even more beautiful at night. Those U-shaped taillights give her so much personality. What's the story behind that car? Well, it all goes back to the early 2010s when BMW i was created to develop a range of electric and hybrid vehicles within the brand. Only 2 models came out of it, the compact i3 and the i8, the sports car you're driving. Others because they updated their strategy. Rather than creating a separate lineup, they now implement their technologies into their main series. A smart move, I guess. But I would have loved to see more cars like this one. Wouldn't outrun you.
Bu ne ya? Buradan gidersem şuradan düşerim. O yüzden üstünden gitmem lazım. Şunun içine gideriz bu sefer de. Yanardağ. Sese bak. Korkutucu. Sağdan gitmem lazım. Ya da tam doğru gidelim. Bayağı yaklaştım mı? Bayağı yaklaşmışım. Şuradan giderim. Şuradan geçerim. Tamam. Yanardağ burasıydı. Bakalım. Burası. Tamam, kenardan gidelim. Yanardağ'a düşmeyelim. Patlatırız arabayı. Yanardağın sesi. Ben geliyorum. Yavrum benim. M5.
BMW M is a sort of brand shaper for the whole BMW AG.
Tamam hadi. 5 GS'de.
Get ready. The weather is perfect for going on a long road trip. We're putting 3 BMW MCS to the test over very long distances, and it's your job to drive them one after the other. You remember what CS means? It's competition sport, the sportiest editions of BMW M. you can see, we didn't even bother to close the roads, so you'll have to deal with the traffic. But you have no trouble dodging it, right? That wasn't an easy start, but you managed it like a pro. You've probably recognized the car you're driving. It's the M5 F90 CS, the one you went up against a bit earlier. The 5 Series is the oldest in the history of BMW. Not the oldest car, of course, but the first series they launched when they started this classification in the 70s. It's just crazy how much power there is in a car like that. She weighs almost 2 tons, and she's over 5 meters long, and in spite of that, she has 635 horsepower and can reach 100 kilometers per hour in only 3 seconds. For a sedan? Wow. Like, imagine taking your kids to school with this. The temptation to step on the gas is way too strong. She might be too dangerous for your own good. However, her design is, well, let's just say it's not my favorite, but I see why people love it. It's just not sporty enough for my taste. But I must admit, I love the golden bronze color they added to the rims and front grille. That's her signature. It's so cool. An M3 G80 CS from 2023. We've come a long way since the E30. Don't you think it looks a lot like the M4 CSL? On the front end, mostly. Well, that's normal. Actually, the 3 and 4 series share the same engine and chassis base. Before 2014, the 3 series models were released in a large number of variations. Ugh, like too many variations. So ultimately, they decided to make things clearer. On the one side, there's the 3 Series with sedans and estate cars, and on the other, the 4 Series with coupes and cabriolets. And that's the main difference between the two. What do you think about her design? Personally, I love how aggressive she looks. The size of the double kidney grille divides BMW fans, but I think it gives her so much character.
Televizyonun bekleme ayarı var ya.
And finally, the icing on the cake. The brand new M2 G87 CS from 2025. And you can try her here exclusively for the first time. BMW are so proud of her that they regard her as part of the BMW 2002 Turbo Heritage, and now it's one of the most beloved cars of the 70s. So, does she deserve this honorific comparison? I'll let you drive her for a bit, before giving my opinion. can go. She's obviously the fastest M2 ever. But what I love most about her is her uncompromising design. People will be divided just like the M3 and M4, but I'm a fan. I mean, look at this. It's her production form, and it already looks like a professional tuner has fitted her with one of the coolest kits around. It's probably too soon to say, but I think she's my fave. Among the three of them, of course. I think it's simply more fun to drive. BMW M2 CS, a legend in the making.
Kırmızı yerler. Yeni yarıştığım yerler. Ben nereden geldim? Şuradan başladım. Şöyle dolandım. Böyle dolandım. Şuradan çıktım. Şuraları dolandım. Yani şimdi nereye gideceğim? Onları da gitmişim. Ferrari alsam. Bir tane Ferrari açılmış. Evet. Bundle. Ne kadarmış? 600 bin. Param yok. Şu çok güzel ya. Bir de bu. Bunu alsam mı ki? Yoksa 7 mi alsam? Bunun performansı şununkundan yüksekmiş. Bence RS6 daha iyi ya. Şunun performansı daha yüksek. Alayım mı onu ki? Bunu kesin parayla satacaklar. Bakalım bir yarış mı var? Yarış yokmuş. Almayacağım. Şunu alsam güzel araba.
New challenges unlocked.
Evet. Bunlar hediyeymiş. Bunu nasıl alacağız? Aldım ki ben bunu. Bunu da aldık. Bunları aldıklarımı söylüyor herhalde. Yarın yaparız ya. Şimdi canlı yayını kapatalım. Sıkıldım artık. Hadi iyi geceler.